you know that any website that is visited through the Google engine will be recorded. So we need to set up our Google Analytics that so that anytime people visit our website, we will be able to identify the number of streams or the number of visitors, the number of scrolls, the number of clicks on our website. So we go to our Google, our Gmail, and set up our analytics account. Now, once you have a Gmail account, you already have Google Analytics, but it is up to you to set up the stream so that you'll be able to set up the stream to and then integrate to your website so that you'll be able to see the number of people who are visiting your website.
Okay.
So we open our Google Apps and then look for analytics. But here, they actually, because we are not actually using them frequently, they are not being shown here. So unless we go to more from Google, but that will take a longer time. So let's just search for it, analytics. Let's search for analytics here, and then it will come. Google Analytics will automatically open. Okay, so you can see that when we put our mouse over the user account, we can see our Gmail there. That is because we already have Gmail and we already have Google Analytics. So now the only thing we need to do is to start measuring. So we just click on to start measuring here. And then we will create our account. So we set up the name of the account, whether you can use the website name or whatever name you want to use. So I will say resume. My resume website. I'll just put the resume website or the name of the website there. Then there are options here. You can choose to, or you can choose to leave. Now I'm just going to leave it. They are not actually a necessity, but sometimes you may want to take like the technical support, account specialists, and other things. You can leave them ticked, and then you move on to next. Now this section, it tells us to it tells us to set up our property. That is the property details. That is what we want to measure. Do you want to measure the visitors? Do you want to measure? So you set up any name that you want to, not that any name, but something that can inform you of what your analytics is doing. So here I'll just say visit, okay, and then I just want to measure the visit, or I want to measure the viewership or whatever I want to. So let make it site progress. Okay, and then here they want us to set the currency or the other things. This means that when you are likely to run Google ad. So they set up the currency that you may want to, but this is not a necessity. You can also leave it. So we'll go on next. So that takes us to the business information. Now, what business are you running? Are you running business a small, medium, large, or very large? With number of, so we set the number of employees you have, the business property. We choose small here. Now here they want us to tell Google how we want to measure. Do you want to measure the customer engagement, optimize my website for experience, blah, 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 analyze my online sales? This is necessary because you may want to run, again, you may want to run Google ad, which may measure, or you may want to draw engagement to your website. So do you want to measure that engagement, or that people coming on, or you want to measure the data across multiple devices or anything? So you want to increase your, you can decide to take all of them, whatever you want to do, read through, and then you select all of them or any of them that you want to measure. Then you click on create. Now this is going to create your Google account. Now let's accept the terms and then move on to our data streams. Now Google will want to send you information and updates through your Gmail. So whatever you want them to send to, whether your performance update, your feature announcement, or anything that they want to, you want them to send to you, you can decide not to do anything, or you can decide to tell them to send you offers from Google, feedback from testing, feature announcement, or performance suggestions. So with performance suggestions, they are going to send you information that will help you to increase your data visit, your website visit. So let's just go on save. And now, the first time you visit, they will ask you to take a tour of the property. Now I don't want, I can just close it and then we can move on to setting it up. Now we can set analytics for website, for Android app, and then iOS app. Now we are setting it up for our website. So we just click on the web, and then we will put the name of the website. That is the website name here. So let's search for the website I created. I don't know if that is here. So the website that you want to add to. Oh, this website. Let me go and copy the name. Let me copy the name of the website. Then I'll put it there. So I'll put my website here, my website address here. And then now the stream name, what website you are required. This one should. Then you set up the stream. That is what you want to measure. So do you want to measure the viewership, the visit, or anything? Now the entire website stream that you want to measure, you set up. Maybe you can just write stream or your website visit. Okay. Now here they want a .com. This is not a valid extension. .app is not valid one. So they want a .com or .net or but there is a multiple extension. So we call it not valid. But if you have a .com website, you just put it here. But nonetheless, we can move on to, I think, let me see. You should let us, okay, let me add. Okay, now we have a .com website there. So now we can continue to create our stream. That is our website visit. Just click on create. Do you have any question up to this point? Hello? Hello?
Sir.
Do you have any question up to this point?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, I can
No,
hear you now.
sir.
Do you have a question up to this point? Hello?
No, sir.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Okay, I can hear you. I can hear you now. So
Yes, sir.
So we have the details of our website stream here. Now you can see the website that we are measuring. That is, the account is here. And then the name of the stream, we are measuring the website visit. And then this is our measurement ID. So you take note of this ID. We are not going to copy it. You take note of it. And then we are going to. So since we are working with our code, we are working in a code, we have to now copy a code or the measurement ID into our code so that it will be able to track. Remember, we are going to upload the website onto our host platform. So we need to add the code for which is going to use to track the measurement. So to do that, we come to the tagging instructions, this page. Now, this is what it's going to measure. It's going to measure the page views, the page scrolls, outbound clicks, and then site search, video engagement, and then file downloads. So this is what our website, our analytics is going to measure. So here we come to the tagging instructions. That is where we are going to copy the code and then put in our website. This is the only place we work with. We don't go beyond any other thing here. These are all default settings. The only thing we just need to do is to come to global tag, site tag here, and then click on the drop down. So this is the code we are going to look at, the script tag here. So you can find our
Okay.
ID, the measurement ID here. So look at this and then look at what is up here. It is the same thing. So this is what is going to use to measure the website. And now it is saying that copy the global site tag into the head section of your HTML.
Okay.
So we are going to copy this tag here, and then we will put it into the head section here. That means we will come into the head section and then place that tag over there. And that is what we are going to do. That is all that we need to do. And then our website will now start measuring. So anytime somebody visits our website, it is going to record. So this is the basic setup. This is the setup we use to measure our website in Google Analytics. If you have any question here, you ask me before we move on to the next part. Do you have any question?
Okay. I'll do one right now.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Yeah, I can hear you now. Hello? Hello?
I asked
Can you send a question through the chat? Because I can't hear you. Your line is breaking.
if someone visits the
Hello?
hello, hello,
Yeah,
sir.
yes.
Hello. Okay. Hello, sir. I was asking that if someone visits the site
Okay.
and, and he wants to contact you, how will he or she be able to get you? Is it the main site or this Google Analytics site that the person visits?
Now, the Google Analytics is only available to you, the owner of the website. This one is only available to you. So the person will go to the So this one is not visible to the users. It's only available to you, the owner of the website. Please send the question through the chat. I can't hear you. The line is breaking.
Okay.
Okay, so you're not going to say it. So you'll be the only person who will say it. So now I'm setting it up. Let's go to how we can look at what our website is measuring. So we close this page. Now this is what we are measuring. The fact is that we can use one analytics account to measure different website streams. So here, this is the first one we are measuring. We can move on to add other things. Okay, we can move on to add another website to our analytics. Okay, so we can add another website so that we can get different accounts. But this one, the account can actually be used to measure different websites. So now, since we are done with the setup, let's go to the home page. Now, okay, so this is where we look at the number of visits. So it's saying that no data received from your website yet. Now here, we look at the users. Then here, this one measures the new users. And then the average engagement time. This measures the number of hours or minutes the visitors or the users stayed on your website. And then this can account for the revenue you get. So you know that once you have a website and people start trooping in, there is a good position that you get a revenue from your website. And that is if you are linked to the Google AdSense, you can get money from your website when you have Google AdSense. That is, you allow Google to place ads on your website. So you get revenue here. This portion measures users in the last 30 minutes. So if you have someone who has visited your website in the last 30 minutes, it is going to actually show here. Okay. Now, when they show, you're also going to get the number of people from the countries they are from. They will also show here. So you see that no data available. So to show the countries they are from. Now, so this is when you get data, it's going to and this one is real time. Okay, we call it the real time. So once people visit, even if you are looking at the analytics and people visit the website, you are going to see the numbers updating. Okay, and that is what we call the real time acquisition. So once I have the real time here, I'll be able to look at the number of people visiting it. So this is my real-time dashboard. So as it is increasing, they'll just be counting here. Okay. And then this part too will also measure the device that people used. So if they used phone, it's going to show here. If they used iPad, if they used computer, desktop, it's going to show here. And then you have users by first visit. Users by first user source. That is people who are visiting it for the first time. You know that the Google tracks the account of everyone who visits the platform. So this is what measures our website, and that is Google Analytics. So we also have a group of categories that we can also look at. Now we can look at the acquisition overview. That is the number of visitors your website has acquired over the years or since you launched it. They will display here. And then you have the user acquisition metrics that will also show here. And then we have the traffic acquisition. And the traffic means how often people come onto your website. So the number of people visiting your website at a particular time, that is what we call the traffic. Now you can set up your Google ad to track or drive people onto your website. So when people click on a certain link in your social media account, it will take them to your website, and that is what will measure the traffic. We also have the engagement, that is how long people stayed on your website. So if they stayed here for 2 minutes, for 10 minutes, for 2 hours, and other things, it is also going to show here. And then we have the monetization zone. The monetization is when you have set up your AdSense, your Google AdSense. That is, you allow Google to place advertisement on your website, and then you'll be able to get money from your website. Then you have the demographics, that is showing the countries your visitors are or the users are coming from. So they will all show here when there are enough data. So this is typically what Google Analytics is about. Then let's go to advertising. So with advertising, you just setting up your Google advertisement, and then you'll be able to advertise your website. Okay, so any other question? So this is a general overview of what Google Analytics is about. That is, it is able to measure your website traffic. Do you have a question?
So everything is clear now.
Okay. So are you done with the website?
So the website, I have done the font awesome that you taught me, but I don't know how to. I use the row and the column MD form, but still it's still aligning downwards.
Share the screen share the website with me. Let me see how. Okay. Scroll down. Okay. Okay, so it is still at the corner.
Yes, sir.
Share the code with me.
This can you see?
I can see it. So you created different rows for them. You created different rows. Now, once you create a different row, that's what is going to happen because the rows are going to be labeled from top to down. So each one is going to be placed in a single row, and one row is about it's used for, can be divided into 12 screens and 12 columns. So you have put only one column. You have put only one item in 12 columns. So that is why it has gone to the last point. So you don't need to create different rows for them. Just the one row, and then inside of it you create. So clean the rows around it, around the first, the second ones. Yes, yes, and then they will be in the same row so that they will be. So put all of them inside the same row. Yes. Yes, exactly. Put that one so that there will be 12. Yes, so remove the two there. Yes. Now go and check.
Okay.
Are they looking nice now?
Yes, sir. But a bit smaller.
Let me look at. Good. So now they are spreading across. So you need to add the custom CSS. Do you have the custom CSS from the source code? So you look at the. Did you add text center to the container class?
No, sir.
So you add text center, go to the container class and add text center so that they will be in the center. Yeah, so the
text center is
okay,
there.
it is there. Okay, so in the source code there is the let me check where it is.
The source code you didn't give it to you. Sir, you told me to do it myself. So
I don't give you the stuffs.
yes.
Oh. Okay, so
And the social media links.
the social media links.
Yes.
You are supposed to add your own social media.
Not that one. The one at our left of the site.
The one at the side.
Yes, the one you did. You said when the nav bar gets to.
Okay. So the navigation.
The navigation.
Okay,
when
so
it gets here, it starts moving, but mine doesn't work like that.
okay,
So I was asking for the.
Stop your share. Then let's
Okay.
do that one. So this is the website. Now, when you're on the nav bar, you are supposed to navigate through the website. So I'll go to the nav bar area. Now you see that all the sections we created, we used an ID. Okay, we used an ID. We created an ID alongside the class. So here in the about section, we call the ID about. When we reach the resume section, we created an ID for resume.
Yes.
When we go to the services area, we also created an ID services.
Services.
Now you also know that we access an ID by the hashtag. Okay. So if
Yes.
you want a link or the navigation to take you to a certain section with an ID, you pass the ID name with a hashtag. So when I click on home, it should take me to the head section, which is an ID. So I'll add hashtag header. That is the ID name. So if it is about, I'll add hashtag about. If it is the resume, hashtag the resume. If it is services, hashtag the services. And then whenever I click on it, it will take me to the place. Now on the styles area, we want to have a smooth scroll so that when we click on it, it will scroll smoothly. So like this one, if I click on this, see that it moves smoothly. Okay,
Yes.
it moves smoothly to the place I want. Now we do that at the styles section. So on the styles section, we will create an HTML element. That is HTML. That is the entire body. And then set a scroll behavior to smooth. HTML scroll behavior smooth. And we'll be able to set. So let me, okay, actually I haven't. Let me look at. When I remove the smooth from the HTML smooth, then let's see what happens. If I click on it, it just runs through it. Just show it.
Yes.
Like that. But immediately I add the scroll behavior. Oh, I add the scroll behavior. So let me just see. Scroll behavior. I can set it to smooth. And now when I click on it, it will move smoothly for me. So that is how we can set the navigations to take you to an ID. If there is a single page website, so this is how to navigate through. But if it is multiple page, then we'll add the name of the page. So if it is about.html, we just add about.html here. If it is resume.html, you will add resume.html inside. I hope you understand.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'll send the source code style sheet through the chat.
And the last question
Okay.
concerning the nav bar.
Okay.
See yours when you are scrolling down
Mm-hmm.
or up, when the nav bar hits the menu bar on top,
Mm-hmm.
the social media link doesn't move again
Mm-hmm.
until we get to the bottom.
Okay.
Explain that feature.
Okay. Now on the nav bar, let me go to the style sheet. That is sticky. We call it the nav bar sticky. So on the nav bar, where is it? On the nav bar, we set the position for the nav bar here. And the position we can set it to the top. That it will not move. Whatever you do not move. So we can say position to the top. Okay, so you have some websites that the nav bar don't move. Okay, let me see if, okay, this one, it moves. We have some now website that the nav bar will just be on top while the body will be scrolling. That is, we can set the nav bar to the top and then it will no longer move no matter what we do. So no matter what you do, the nav bar will not move. So you see that now I remove the position from it. If I remove the position from it, you see that once I scroll, the website will be going.
Yes.
Yes, the nav bar has gone. That is because of the sticky nature, sticky position that we set. That is why it will hit the top and will not move again. Now on the social media links, I think we also set position to sticky. Let me look. Social media icons. Yes, position. We also set it to sticky. So once it reaches the point where it will not move again, then it sticks. Okay. So that is when you set
Okay.
the position to sticky, that's what happens. So it's like when we change it to the top, then you see that it has moved, it will move to the top and it will move over. Okay, it will go over. But immediately we add a sticky, when it reaches a place or a point, it's going to stop there. So that is the class name. That is the sticky position. We have different types of positions when we are dealing with Bootstrap. So have you received the styles? Have you received the style sheet?